I want to echo what the lady from Fayette just said, and I'm speaking from personal experience, from firsthand experience as a former foster parent with the state for 6.5 years. Many of the situations that the lady from Fayette just described about kids that are in very dangerous home life settings, very vulnerable situations, could be negatively impacted by this type of legislation. And with all due respect, I know the sponsor of this bill thought the House floor amendment was not necessary, but I think the reality is that this bill itself is not necessary. What I heard very clearly from the lady was that people in her district had come to her to say, I was asked at the age of my child being 13, my child now had to basically consent and to give permission for me to also still continue to view their records. This isn't cutting anybody out. This still gives our children the ability to advocate for themselves, to use their voice, and to participate in the healthcare system at large. I myself, whether I was at a doctor's office with a biological child or many of my, what I called extra kids that were in my care, was always willing to step out without even being asked. And I think this is really important for people to think about. We want to teach our kids to be good advocates for themselves, to speak up for themselves, to understand the importance of their privacy. And I just want to encourage people. I know there might be some individuals in here that think, I have the right to know, but please remember your children are not property. They are human beings, and we are trying to raise them and teach them how to be good adults. And I think it's important to mirror those types of lines of respect for our children, because they are deserving of that respect. So for that reason, I will not be able to support this bill today, and I would encourage people in this body to think about this. This isn't about your kids. It's not about your kids. I'm guessing everybody in this room probably has a pretty decent relationship with your kid, and they'll come and they'll talk to you. This is for vulnerable kids. Kids who have been kicked out of their homes, kids who are being abused in their own homes, some sexually by their fathers. There's a lot of very disturbing situations that are going across this state that a lot of people in this room just cannot understand and relate to. And I'm so glad for you that you have not had to see that happen firsthand. But I have had kids in my home who have been through some horrendous situations. And we need to do everything we can to protect them and treating them with the dignity and the respect of allowing them to say who and who does not access their records literally could be a matter of their safety, and in some cases, life or death. Thank you so much.